everybody. I'll tilt this down just a little. Why is this not tilting? Oh, there we go. I think that might be right. If not, I'm going to figure it out. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I forgot my lip gloss. Give me 2 seconds. And I need to give me some water. So while y'all filtering in, good morning, Erica. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I got my other device and I'm still figuring it out. So, don't do that. I don't go live with people. You might not know that, but don't please ever try to get in my live ever. It'd be too much confusion going on. I'm sorry. I be going on some of these and it just be a whole bunch of confusion. I don't like it. And I'm not saying nothing to nobody that do it. I'm just telling y'all, I can't. It sends my anxiety through the damn roof. Woo. I'm so sorry, y'all. Good morning. I was up till 3 o'clock on TikTok, on the internet, just looking at stuff. It's crazy. This one looks orange or a different color. So do we have Apple people here? We got people that have Apple devices. There's something going on with this. I don't know what this is. I don't know if I like it. Hold on. I don't know how to change the. Oh shoot. Oh, maybe that's it. Is there anybody that's on TikTok and YouTube who can tell me how this look? The settings. Well, this is the thing. What's the difference? What's the difference between an iPad Air and a regular iPad? Is there a difference? Well, one thing I know, the camera is on the side. It's not at the top. So I probably need to turn this sideways. Is that it? Can y'all tell me the difference? Anybody? Okay. I was just trying to say, because what I've been streaming on is iPad Air, I believe, and this is just a regular iPad. But I could tell that the camera is in a different space, so I didn't know if that meant anything. And so now I feel like it's weird. Okay. All right. Well, this one just appears more orange or something. Maybe it has a better camera. I don't know. I'm still new to Apple. I'm a year in, so there's that. Not even a year, I don't think. I got about 2 months and I'll be an Apple person for a year. Because I used to be like, hell no, I'm not buying no damn Apple device. Anyway, who was here for class last night? Good morning, everybody. Oh, have y'all paid attention that they're not letting you follow black people? It's Black History Month and I haven't been able to follow one black person. They won't let me follow nobody. Have y'all noticed that? You've been trying to follow black people and it's saying an error? Oh, okay. Yeah. So they gonna make sure in Black History Month we don't get. That's crazy. Yes, I ain't been able to follow nobody. Yep. Try following some folks and see if it don't give you that great error message. They trying to make sure. That's ugly. Like, y'all need to stop that. I just be wondering, and this is what I'm gonna say, and this is in every arena. I don't care. It's Black History Month, so I'm gonna say it, but then we're gonna get on back to class. If folks think we are the lowest of the low, why do y'all have to try to block everything that we do? Make that a sound. If we the lowest of the low, why are we purposely kept out of colleges, universities, different schools, jobs, positions. If, honey, because if somebody is lower than me, they're not no competition to me at all. I don't have to do anything to try to block them from being where I am because I don't feel like they ever gonna be on my level. So get your weight up, boo. Do what you need to. But even on social media, we can't be great. But that's all right. Because when you the founders of everything, you don't gotta, you just find a new way. Like we do. We always do. Yep, hate to say it. We like them little bugs everybody don't like. We don't die, we multiply. When we come back a lot stronger than we did at first. We like elephants. Oh, you said my great to the 100th power granddaddy built. I'm about to build it too, and I ain't never even seen it, but it's in my genetic code. I think if I just start putting this stuff together, something's gonna come up. That's what it is around here. And it didn't matter what situation I was put in, y'all. I was gonna figure out a solution. I'm telling you right now, my kids didn't have no beds. I built some. I didn't have a kitchen table. I found something and made one. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Even when me and my kids was in a van, I was gonna have to make it happen. To the point where they didn't feel the blow of whatever was going on. You know what I'm saying? They felt it, but not like they should have. Maybe that's it. So this isn't a race thing, but I just be looking at certain things and it's like, folks always talking about how we don't. Well, then I just be trying to figure out, because somebody that ain't competition to me, I'm not trying to stop them from doing nothing. You're not competition for me. Now, you can't take what I do that I done worked hard for and use it, but I'm not going to stop you from doing your own. If anything, I'm going to help you get to it because I want to see how you move and what you do. See if my advice that I gave you actually betters your life, which makes me a better person, because now I just became more valuable because you're going to go tell somebody else about it. And they going to want some too. Good morning. Why do I feel like I can't see y'all comments? Over here. Oh, I put my chat. Okay. Just trying to make sure. Good morning, everybody on YouTube. Do y'all feel like I'm looking at y'all now too and not to the side? Do it feel like I'm trying to get this together, y'all. And in a minute, I'm going to have the computer with our recording device so that I can hear myself. I already got my lovely headphones for the deal. You know? So we going to do our podcast. I was hoping these was the ones that twisted, but I guess they do not. I don't like that too much, but it is what it is. So I got my podcast headphones. Y'all know we had these for a year. I think they ready. Yeah, we ready. So I'm about to get this going. So just in case they get rid of TikTok, we already on Anchor. I believe it's either Circuit Trove or Tap Now Places. I think it's Circuit Trove 22. Since I was so excited, my solar system was playing with my lights in the dark. All right now. Nuh-uh. Put them up. See, I got to talk. See, sis? No, you got to put them up for later. How many people did that? Y'all got y'all stuff and just start tinkering with it like it was Christmas. Y'all be. I'm just playing. That's good. That is good, y'all. That is good. So, if you was here last night, I definitely charged everything. That's good. I'm really excited, y'all. I ain't even did. I'm going to put these nails back on. I got all my other ones on except for these. That's nuts. Okay. Something got delivered. Y'all, it be getting kind of expensive running back. Because I be trying to wait until it, like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? But I can wait 4 days. And still, probably as soon as I pull off the lot for the P.O. box, as I'm pulling off, the UPS driver or whoever pulls up, because as soon as I get back to my house and get settled and whatever, I get a message, hey, Daquana, that say a package was delivered. I don't care how many times. Since we've been doing this and y'all been sending me packages, it has not been one time that has not happened. I don't care how many, and I might not get nothing for 4 days, and I'll be like, okay, it's 2, 3 things sitting up there, so I go get it. Soon, I'll be home an hour, and it'd be like you had something delivered. I'll be like, I'll get it tomorrow or the next day. Ooh, I be like every time, huh? Every time. So, hello, good morning. Good morning, Aisha. Good morning, y'all. So here we go. Who went and researched the dog attacks up in northern Arizona after we got off, or did y'all go to sleep? Yeah, there's something to this. Maybe that's it. Maybe y'all just gonna have to be at an angle. That's how that's gonna have to work. Yes. It's something. I'm gonna figure this out. You was already asleep. Okay. Oh, they work good. Thank you. That's why don't I look rested a little bit? I was up till 3, but honey, I sleeps good on them pillows. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Nexa. I appreciate you so much. Circle, we seeing the attacks everywhere, especially on the children. Yes. So, you fell asleep on me talking. Well, that's good. There's a lot of people that do that. Way before TikTok. I be like, hello. I told y'all, people get around me and they go to sleep. It's not a game. They don't even have to be where I'm at. Look, yep, nice and rested. Y'all be listen. So look, last night, who went and looked up the dog? How do I make these letters bigger on here? I got dang trifocal glasses, and these words are still too small. This doesn't make any sense. I am getting old quickly. I did too, dreaming of what could be saying in the stories playing out. Wow. Okay. So, go into settings of which one? Can I do it while, I'm saying, can I do it now? On here. Can I make these words bigger or what? Yes. Because goodness gracious, how they expect you to see that? These dang birds is about this big. You didn't see that I'm on. Good morning, Miss Queen of Cosmetics. Type in capital letters. No, it's not that bad. I'm just saying, my goodness. I normally have it hooked up to my monitor, YouTube, and so forth. It's gonna work, y'all. Just give me a second. My eyes are adjusting. I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm getting ready to get all this together, I promise. Because if I'm gonna be in here doing podcasts, I'm about to get this stuff. I kind of been just rigging stuff, but now I'm about to have to get serious about it. Because y'all want to hear something crazy? Who knew they would? Do y'all realize people go viral and then they just fall off? So then I was like, well, there's not a lot of things that probably need to be invested in certain things because I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm not about to go get in no big old house and do all this kind of stuff and start driving a life and having a life that I can't afford. Even when I could do that, I didn't. My question is, have you read The Emerald Tablets by Billy Carson? You mean his stolen stuff? Do you mean the stuff that he stole from the Shepherd of Hermas? Is that what you mean? Because Billy Carson just read the Shepherd of Hermas and made his own book. But yeah, I have all of it actually. Have you? There go your emerald tablets right there. Shepherd of Hermes. You see that? Uh-huh. Billy Carson stole it from the Shepherd of Hermes. There go your emerald tablets. The Shepherd of Hermes 1, 2, and 3 books. So yeah, you can read that in the lost books of the Bible. Cause see, when folks don't tell you what's going on around here, they'll tell you it's their own discovery, but you just gotta go back a little bit further than them. Mm-hmm. Yep, I done read the Emerald Tablets. It's just called the Shepherd of Hermes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did. Good morning. She said, "What we eating today? I'm not cooking. Come on through that part." I know. I'm just saying. Because people will, like, you need to read, you need to read. And I'm like, but I've read them. They're just not called the Emerald Tablets. They were that before he called them that. That's all. Yep, I saw, we talked about that last night in class. Yep. See, that's why God used me to get these books on hidden. Ain't that crazy? Maybe that's why he kept saying for such a time as this last year. Because y'all don't think it's crazy that, like, I went viral for the giant video, right? And the whole thing. And then this year, giants just start walking on mountains and stuff. Y'all didn't pay no attention to that. The end of last year, people started disappearing. Thank you so much. Y'all see that? Y'all realize they was telling us giants didn't exist prior to. And then we bust out with that Bible saying, no, 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 yes, they do. And now they just walking around freely. Maybe they got cell phones too. Hey, giants. If y'all got some kind of technology, because y'all showed after we done went viral for a giant video, they just start showing up everywhere, walking along the mountain ranges and looking down at niggas and stuff. I guess they said, well, damn, she didn't expose us. Let's get on down here then. Hey, people, yep, we really do exist. We seen circus stuff. We just seen it. Hold on, though. Y'all know what it made me think about? Y'all remember when I used to joke and say, look at your window? That could be the eye size of a giant. Do you remember me saying that, like on the Smurfs? And now we're seeing all of these Moana formations. If you on the second story of your house, how many feet is that? How many feet is in a story? I can't remember, y'all. But how many feet are in a story? Can y'all tell me how many feet are? Is it 10 or 12, or how many feet are in a story? 10? Is it 10? It is 10. Well, now I think I want y'all to know for sure. See, if I could wanted to guess, I could have guessed to myself. I need facts. Y'all know we do not do guessing over here. I don't want to know what y'all feel. I want to know what it is. How many feet are in a story? 10? Are you a carpenter or something? We got some builders in here. We got some people that build houses and what you call them people? Construction folks. So 10 to 14 feet is a story. So anywhere between 10 to 14 feet is a story. You fell out of a 2-story window. Wow. Dang. Okay. So anywhere between, we'll just say 10. Google says about 14 feet, but we'll say 10 to 14. Okay. So if a story is 14 feet, that means at 28 feet, ooh. So that means if a giant was able to look into the window of a castle or whatever else it was, how tall was that giant to be able to walk by and they would only see the chest or the shoulders? That's right. Come on. The Bible says the giants are as cedars. Come on. Tall as the oak. They was 120 some feet. We looked it up. Wow. So then if that means that giant had to be anywhere between 20 and 20 feet and up. Right? So we know from our little book that we looked at last night that a small giant is 9 to 26 feet or 9 to 24 feet. The smallest of the giants were 9 to 24 feet. The medium-sized giants were 24 to 70, and the other ones were 71 to several hundred. Now, how tall, and we did this again. Well, we did this. How tall were the Twin Towers? They were like 1,000 something. I think one of them was 1,050 or 1,048 or something like that, and the other one was like a couple feet off. How tall were the Twin Towers? Yes. We about to prove that, Foxy. Fine. How tall was the Twin Towers, please? 1,370 feet tall. 75 feet tall. Okay, excuse me, I was off. So, how many of the giants that Enoch described, how tall were the giants? You said 1,375. How tall were the giants that how tall were the giants that Enoch described? What was their height? The first race of giants, how tall were they? Y'all remember in Enoch? Anybody? 450 feet. So how many giants would it take to stand on each other's shoulders to be taller than the Twin Towers? If the Twin Towers are 1,375, 68 feet, whatever it is, I know one was a little bit taller than the other one. 3. Could you imagine seeing 3 humanoid beings climbed on top of each other? Now y'all see why the men at the Tower of Babel, God said they almost made it to heaven. Now y'all see who was building the tower. It was races of giants. It would take them a lot less time to get there than us. That's how you know it was not human people. And we know it wasn't human people because they were the children of the fallen angels who had been banned from heaven that was going to make war with their grandfather, God, and their uncles, Michael, and all of the other hosts. So them building a block would look like, okay, so do me a favor real quick. Go look up Fallen Giant Blocks, Jerusalem. Fallen Giant Blocks, Jerusalem. I'm about to go get my nails and put them back on while we on here. I got some glue in here already. While y'all doing that, go look up images of fallen giant blocks in Jerusalem, please. That's what I want y'all to look up, family. And look at several pictures real quick. Because I don't like these fingers. They popped off. That's okay. One of them came apart. The nail ain't even... Oh, I can't do that with that one because I didn't put the nail on. And for the folks that was not here last night, I want to show y'all something because you guys are avid readers now and avid researchers. So there is this really cool desk. There's several different ones on Amazon, but I did put one in the Amazon store. I put a reading pillow in there, which they are freaking amazing. Okay, but it has. I'm gonna show y'all something. Ooh, it comes with this, the cord, of course, and it has 4 USB ports on it, so you can charge your devices. Your iPad or tablet or computer will fit down in here. Has cup holder. But let me show y'all the cool thing about this. It also has a drawer for your pens and stuff. And it comes with a light and a fan to keep your devices cool. If I can get it out of here. Uh-oh, there we go. And they come with this. So you know, plug this in here. Of course, the desk has to be plugged up, but if you read in a room with your husband, your kids, sitting on the floor because you don't want to, or if you're trying to carry your stuff from one space to another, it's right. But look, I said, oh yes, my daughter sent this to me, and she was like, Mom, you need to get one of these because you always in your bed, you know what I mean, studying, replying to emails, and they know my back be hurting. So she sent me this, and I want to show y'all. I don't know why I keep doing the same thing. Hold on. What this little baby do now? So y'all see this? It ain't moving. I'll just do like that. And they got different colors and whatever. They got some without the USB if you don't feel like you need that. But if you got a lot of cords in your bed, because you got all them devices plugged up trying to study, this is right? And y'all see the light on. So you can cool your computer or tablet or whatever you're going to do. And also have a light at night, right? But it's good for the flow. And it got these rubber things. So, because I know y'all be stacking y'all books up. I already know what's going on here. And I used to use pillows. But I put a reading pillow on there that has the roll pillow for under your knees. And it has the big pillow with the head neck brace, so you don't have to try to fluff the pillows up in the corner of the bed or do all that. So I put, and they got several different ones, but I just put them on there because I know y'all be reading, and I know y'all be having your books, your iPad, all of that stuff. And this is easy to carry if you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because literally, really, what you can do, like, and it folds up, slides. But think about this: if you do gotta go to the next room. I'm gonna use it for more than one use. I pile all my books and tablet right on this side and carry it like this instead of trying to make it, you know, put them in there so they don't slide. If they fit in between I put them on there and carry them. I wouldn't carry them by the handle because I don't want that, you know, it might get heavy. But I would definitely carry it like this to the next room with all my stuff stacked on top of it. You know, your pens ain't going nowhere because they in a drawer. You can put all your sticky tabs and, you know what I'm saying, whatever you use for study so it's not all over the bed. Say your husband or wife, it's not like, please get all your stuff. And you can fold this up, put it under the bed, put your books on top of it or whatever. You know, if you got a space on your side of the bed, you could just put the books you reading right on top of it. So when you get home, it's already ready, you know, or under the couch or wherever it is that you study if you don't have a big space for that. So I think this is a good deal. And I get tired of looking for certain stuff, my tabs. So I'm definitely going to fill this up with all my tabs and pens and stuff. These will probably stay out. But just wanted to show y'all that. I saw this, a young, like I said, my daughter sent it to me. It was a young lady on TikTok or whatever. She had a pink one. So they got all different colors. They got wood grain. Amazon. It's one in the Amazon store if you want to just go get this one. And they got other ones. But yeah. So I think that'll be a good deal because y'all do be doing a lot of reading now, and we don't want nobody having bad posture and good not backs all messed up. So some blocks are 11 feet by 4 feet. Okay, how much do they weigh? Did y'all see them big old blocks? You can go on my link. It's one in my link. Go to my bio and just go to devotionals, and they in there. Amazon putting people out of business. You already know. You ain't got to go nowhere else. 41 feet, some of them. Okay, how much do each one of those blocks weigh in Jerusalem? This is very important. Do we know? You're welcome. The blocks are bigger than us. Uh-huh. They are. They're massive. Does it tell us? 2 tons. 2 tons. Each block is an average of 2 tons. Some of them are 41 feet. Some of them are 11 feet. Now, do me a favor again, real quick, and go look at pictures of the Wailing Wall. One almost hit an old woman. Go look at pictures of the Wailing Wall. Did y'all go watch, who watched the shows I asked y'all to watch on Tubi? About the 24 messianic prophecies before Christ returns. Did y'all watch that? And that man was standing there, and those blocks were still down on the ground from Solomon's times. Did y'all see that when they was talking about how in Israel the grapefruits, their avocados are the size of our grapefruits, and their ears of corn go 3 stalks instead of 1. 3 corn, their stalks of corn go 3 instead of 1. 25 messianic prophecies before Christ returns. Y'all need to watch that. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up for y'all. Oh, shoot. This feels so... Oh, man, and I can just have my phone separated, so now when my kids call me, it don't mess up my live. Ooh, this is just wonderful for me. It's on Tubi. It's on Prime too, they said. It's this. Which one of these? This YouTube. TikTok over here. 25 messianic signs. It's on Tubi, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's there too. Okay? Okay. So y'all make sure if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. Even if you watched it in the beginning of the year, last year, because we talked about it, go back and watch it now because so many things have happened since then. And maybe those things didn't really mean as much to you last year, but now that you've seen certain things play out, you'll want to go watch that again. Especially after you've been doing your studies on different things. Yes, because think about all of the different things you're learning. So, you're welcome. So let me say this. If Solomon, him and his daddy, David, were friends and allies with Hiram Abiff, who we know is a giant and a master builder, who do you think, other than the demons that they used, built Jerusalem? Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey. Okay, now remember. Thank you. Thank you. And another thing, I just saw something and we talked about it before, but y'all don't find it odd that the melanated people with the blonde hair are on Solomon Island? And we know that man had holes in different area codes. He had a woman from pretty much every race of people at that time. The melanated people of Solomon Island are darker than me most, and they have blonde hair. And it's called Solomon Island. Now, I was just watching somebody's TikTok, and something that I never, because I watched documentaries on them before, but they eat cassava just like the Africans do. They eat cassava just like our African brothers and sisters, but they're in a part of Asia. But it's called Solomon Island, and the people, and then they did the genetic studies and said, oh, none of this comes from white folks. This is all pure heritage passed down. And they said, oh, we don't know where it comes from. Yes. Just like, remember when I said that the mark of Cain in Africa was a white spot? A leprous white spot. Leprosy showing up on super. It's already out, isn't it? It's in somewhere. Nope. It's up. Where is it? Give me 1 second, family. A leprous white spot on this body, they would think it was sick. A leprous white spot on this body. And when you go back, 99.9%, it don't matter if you go to ancient Persia, all the places, most of their things were made in basalt, which is this color. This is an ancient Egyptian, not a god. Well, they worshipped him as God, but it was a real person. So, you all have seen, not saying that they're cursed, but what God says is true. They speak of that book in the book of Lamech of Cain. So, look at this. You've seen the African peoples, and they have the white skin. I'm not talking about, but it's like pure white skin, and then it turns their hair gray. It says that the mark of Cain was on his forehead, a leprous white spot on his forehead. You have seen the very dark, and their eyes will be blue, a lot of them. And it'll be a leprous white spot going down the middle of it. It starts in their forehead and goes into their hair. If I'm this color and nobody around me has white skin, and God marks me with a white spot going down the middle of my head, it is going to cause attention. Now, I'm not saying, oh, they're cursed. I'm saying, if you read and you look at the peoples of the earth, you will see the marks and things that God said he put on folks. Because even with vitiligo, it is a skin condition. It's a disease for melanated people, for their skin to turn white. But then even albinism, or people being albinos that are black, here we go. So how is it that black has been seen as the cursed thing when the first cursed thing was a white leprous spot? I believe the Mongolian marks come from us mixing with the reptiles and whatnot. I have vitiligo and have the white marks. Just got it. Am I cursed? No, that's what I just said, y'all. gotta listen. I said I'm not saying nobody is cursed. I'm saying the things that God said. My brother has vitiligo as well. No, I'm not saying you're cursed. I'm saying you could be in the line of Cain, though. Rogue had a white strip of hair and she couldn't touch regular people with her glasses on, without her gloves on. She had a special power. How many times have we seen on a scary movie or something that a person goes to a shaman and the shaman touches them and they instantly go into the spiritual realm and see things that they never seen before? Anna from Frozen. So it's three sisters in, not, maybe it's not three sisters in Frozen, but it's three sisters on Once Upon a Time. Did y'all watch Once Upon a Time? Who watched Once Upon a Time? I think it was on NBC or whatever. That's a good one too. I love Once Upon a Time. It's like one of my favorite shows. Oh God, Deja. Oh, come on. Get into it. Yep, now. And you can watch that with the kids and teach them about what we learning from little bitty. Oh yes. Honey, I think my girls was like 8, 9, or 9 and 10, baby. We would get our dinner and get, oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. You can watch that with the children. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, look, you said you started over. We got a whole different meaning to it now, don't it? Y'all seen old boys wardrobe that they got? That, you know, the wardrobe. My daughter said, Mom, that's the what this look like. I said, I didn't even think about it, but guess what? It do. It looks, because that wood, it was wood, but it had a shimmery golden green thing to it. And it was a magical wardrobe that took you to different places. Ain't that crazy? You gonna look at it again today. Please do. That was an awesome show. Yes. So, y'all remember in their Frozen Sisters, it was 3 and not 2? Do y'all remember that it was 3 and not 2? I'm about to bust y'all head. Come on. Who watched it? If you watched it, you remember it was 3 sisters in their Frozen story and not 2. Right? Who finished reading Job? Who finished reading Job? The Testament of Job in our OTP. Who finished reading Job? Did y'all go all the way through the Job story? Y'all didn't see it? Y'all didn't see it in there? Did y'all see it? Did y'all catch it? Oh, come on. Come on, guys. Oh, gosh darn it. Come on. Seekers and finders. All right. All right. Let's go to the Testament of Job. Let's do it. We was going to talk about the Giants, but I just want to bust y'all here real quick, real quick. Everybody, to the Testament of Job. Please and thank you. If I could even find mine, it's over here. Let me put my journals up. I didn't. Oh, I want to show. Wait a minute. I'm not going to show y'all, but I'm going to read something to y'all. If I can find it. And when I say I cried my eyes out last night. What year is this? This is the wrong year. I found one of my journal entries, y'all. And why was it almost to the day? Oh, God. I'll find it later. I'm gonna find that before this day is over. It was the 6th. And I read that, y'all. I broke down crying in here. I'm gonna find it before. Maybe we'll do that for the night class. And I just want to tell y'all how God, what he did. So this is why I be telling y'all to journal, make your thank you list and whatever else. Do y'all know that I wrote a journal? I wrote a thank you list a couple years ago, like either last year or the year before. Do y'all know on February 6th, Literally everything that I prayed for in 2021 around February came in 2022 in February, right? And then it was just February 6th again. So then I this what I told y'all. I go back and look at my journals from the year prior or 2 years prior or 3 years prior on that day and still see if I'm thinking or if my situation has changed or how many prayers he has answered. Y'all, when I say I was bawling my eyes out, bawling my eyes out. I said, God, I want 20, 40, 60, 100 fold. But not for myself, but to give to others. So that I can do what I need to do around here and whatever else. Y'all was like, ugly crap. I said, ooh, we're back another year. What I had asked him to do, I said, get rid of this nigga. I don't want to go another year with him, Lord. I need you to do something. Please, because I'm going to mess up if you don't. I'm trying my hardest. Oh, Lord. Y'all, next January, that nigga was gone. I said, what? You do not. That's why I say check with me in 12 months to see if it's still going to be the same. You hear me? Journal as much as you can. Chronicle everything. Write down time and date, everything, your feelings, your worries, your problems. Write it down. God says make a record of it. And then go back and see how long it took for me to do it. But do you believe that I'm going to do it? That's one of the things now y'all see why I be having journals and I write down everything. Every word has a purpose for later. Y'all done seen it. I done been looking for something, looked at my notes and been like, oh my God, it's right here the whole time. I wrote this 6 years ago, but I didn't have the information that I had 6 years ago. Now this word makes so much sense. Everything ain't for right now. Everything ain't for today. Some stuff God is giving you your answers to the questions that you haven't asked yet. But when you don't take the time to write everything down, you won't have the answers later either. If you don't have time now, you still not going to have your answers later. And that's about life. That's about everything. I've asked God, show me this person that is in my life. Show me this, show me that. And I write it down time and date. And I promise you, I'll be like, ooh, thank you, Dad. Thank you. Thank you. As Mr. Brown say, hear my Mr. Brown voice, honey, because what? I don't want no parts of it. I'm going to keep on writing my stuff because everything show up. Everything. He has not ever let me down, and I'm so grateful for that. And sometimes it's going to feel like it because you're not going to get your way. So it's going to feel like he let you down, but that's not what it is. He just, because he knows better than you do for your situation. Because he can see farther than you can. That was your daily devotional today. I'm telling you, see? And I didn't even know. Journaling has been a great way of documenting my dreams and a good way of releasing. Yes, I don't care what nobody say. Whether you draw to journal, because you don't have to write. If you're an artist, draw what you feel and let it be a visual journal. So that when people see that, if they ever get to see it, they can tell your mood, your whatever, by the colors you use. However you do it, you need to... 21 years ago, he saved me from death. Come on now. That part. If you don't make a request, how he gonna answer it? He said you have not because you asked not. You didn't even ask. You just start talking. I want this and I want that. You didn't say, God, can you please? Or thank you, Dad, if you look into, if you feel like I deserve it, can you give me this? You didn't ask, you told him what he was going to give you. And maybe that's why you didn't see it. Yeah. Yep. So, y'all got y'all testament of Job? Did y'all make it over there yet? Don't tell it, Mama. We about to read it. If we go in there, don't read ahead and tell it, please. Thank you. We go in there to read it. Yeah. All right. 864. 864 for me, y'all. I don't know what page it is in the what you call it. I pray for y'all. It's okay, coach. I got you, girl. But we got some new people, so we want their head to be bust too. Y'all ready? 864. So this is after Job already lost his first set of kids, and he done lost all his little raggedy friends. No, we not in the Bible, honey. We not in the Bible. We for those of you that are new, we not reading Job out of the Bible. We're reading Job out of this book right here, which is the rest of Job. Like, you don't, did y'all know that, the reason that Job's wife cussed him out is because she had to cut her hair? This is where it is. If you want to get this story, this is where you get it. Ugh, my nose is itchy. I'm about to... Ugh. I told y'all my allergies is acting crazy. Ooh, because they don't know if they want to be summer or fall. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. So we reading the Testament of Job, but thank you, y'all. Oh, I told y'all this hot, cold. Yesterday was 60 degrees. Now it's whatever. This weather don't know what it do. Did it be snowing tomorrow and raining on Thursday and hot on Saturday? Like, it's nuts. The trees, the bees, and the flowers don't know what's going on. You heard me? No, I don't take no medicine. Oh! I don't know if they let y'all see that repost. Did y'all see that Victoria's Secret, the apothecary, is causing folks' thyroids to fail? And reproductive issues? Like in the Testament of Joshua, where they had them women drink a draught, and they became sterile so they could keep their beautiful bodies. I reposted her video. Look up Victoria's Secret. Hopefully y'all can go see the video. The apothecary. It's a black chick on there. I reposted her video today, and it's an app that you can get called Acorn or Aku or something. And you scan the back of anything, and it'll tell you all the ingredients in there, and then tell you what those ingredients. Can you repost it, please? If you saw it, can you get the link or something for me and get their name real quick? Remember we talked about the apothecary, and I said the Bible said don't go to the apothecary to get your stuff. You need to make the oils and stuff like that, but don't let them do it. And we know that the witches is the one that made the birth control. So their bodies can stay beautiful like goddesses, the mommy makeovers. They found another lost land in China with dinosaurs. I believe it. Here we go. It's one in the Congo, too. That's why they over there. Oh, yes, Auntie K. Did y'all look it up? Who remembers us talking about all of this? They said it's causing women's thyroids to fail. Now, I'm going to tell you what's crazy. Not disclosing my mom's health issues, but my mom has thyroid issues, and my dad used to take my mom like every 2 or 3 months and go buy her all the Bath and Body Works and all of the Victoria's Secret things. So now I'm getting ready to call my mom, even though we don't talk like that, and tell her that she needs to look into this, because that could be a class action lawsuit against Victoria's Secret if you have had any thyroid issues and or it's Yucca. Thank you. It's Yucca. It's the Yucca app. Thank you. And it's some type of something in there that causes women's thyroids to fail, and hormonal problems in their like reproductive systems. And we know that Bath and Body Works is an apothecary. They have chemists who put the hormones or the pheromones. So you're adding extra pheromones to your body and they affect your hormones. Well, that's crazy because your thyroid regulates your hormones and every other system in your body. You mean like the witches used to give you a spray and the person would just get ill like a poison? They would. Pheromones is why a man walk past you and even if he don't got cologne on, you be like, ooh. Oh, wow. And everybody pheromones don't smell good to you. They natural scent, everybody natural scent, and I don't care how much perfume you put over it. Some people, and I'm not talking about must, their natural smell will make you vomit. It's just some people, their pheromone, it smell like spit or something. You be like, ooh, like you smell their neck or something. You be like, what is that? And they done bathed and everything. It's not a must stink. It's just the smell, their pheromones are not attractive to you. This is how men and women are attracted to each other outside of sight. When you get up to a person, if you hug them, it's not just the heat on your body, the smell of you. This is why a lot of women get in a man's armpit when he get ready to lay down after he done showered, and a lot of men don't put deodorant on before they go to sleep. They put it on in the morning before they get up. Well, that's his natural smell in that armpit. So a lot of women lay right here. My wife does this, yeah. A lot of women if women lay right here on you or in your neck, this is where you emit more pheromones there in those areas. You perspiring. In the back of your neck, like I said, look. Amen. Anyway, moving on. Pheromones, and let me tell you this. The crazy thing about pheromones, women. You ain't never walked past a man and you already feeling stuff. This ain't your man. But your senses is you like, girl, let the right person say something to me today. Now, you done said this, but nobody wasn't around. And then you walk past the man and he be like, ooh. That's because your body is emitting those pheromones with no perfume, with no nothing. He can smell your hormones that you already, a random. It's to happen. Walk in a store when your hormones is high, young ladies. Just about every man within a 10-foot radius of you, they gonna catch wind. That's what it means. That catching wind, we ain't talking about farting, no, baby. Pheromones. And you ain't gotta have no perfume on, no body oil, no nothing. And they gonna know, oh, she ready. You ready. So sometimes when y'all they act like dogs. They can smell that you in heat. Yes, Rainy, they can smell that you in heat. They know. This is proven fact. So quit trying to act like, I don't know why they own me. Yes, you do, heifer. You know. You got the throb popping today. They can tell. Yep. Mm-hmm. Moving on to the daughter. Yeah. Now I'm crying because you already know what's going on. Young man, I'm putting you up on game just in case you're newly married. If you didn't know, that's why that happens. I feel violated. Don't smell me, bro. Don't they? They'll walk up and sniff your whole neck like a dog. Get off of me. What is you doing? And they be like, oh, animalistic growl. Get yourself out of here. Go to work. No, bye. Go. What is the growl for? Like, oh no, the animal is about to come out. It's time for you to go to work, sir. Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. Oh, you know about that Rika, don't you? See? But look it. So this is how you know you don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta do all that extra. If your pheromones is popping, baby, what won't you is gonna find you. You hear me? You do not have to put on nothing. Sometimes that covers up. So he don't know your natural scent. That's what's gonna draw him to you. And I'm not talking about magic. This is how God made the male and female body. When you stop going on this, or vibes and aura and all of that, excuse me, your pheromones, these things are gonna attract the person that you need to be with. Or whatever is going on. Attract the person that's going to be attracted to you. Because I'm telling you, I've been physically attracted to a dude and have smelled his, and he was not a stinky person. But it's just anything mixed with his, I don't care what cologne it's still, like sometimes when I mean, he's a friend of mine. And every time I smell him, I don't care what cologne he put on, it never makes me feel, I mean, and it's crazy because I'll be irritated by him a lot too. Got to test this out and not use body spray for 2 good weeks and see if I can find my husband. He gonna find you. Do we have any chemists? Anybody that study chemistry in here? They'll tell you I'm telling the truth. If we got any biochemists in here? Anybody that study biochemistry? This is the animalistic. This is dogs and cats and the whole spraying and putting your scent out, and then it goes out within a mile or two. This all of that. The world probably gonna be over by 2025. What you mean? I think we got 2 good years. Y'all ain't paid attention that they stopping the money already. We ain't even 3 good months in. They started stopping the money at the end. Y'all really think we got to 2025? Ah. I don't think so. Have y'all not seen what's going on? The Bible said it's gonna be 7 years of tribulation. The first 3.5 years was gonna be good. It's been 3.5 years since 2020. December of 19, the American economy failed. This year, they said America can't borrow no money until they pay the money back. Well, let me say this. That is causing our economic crash that the Bible talked about in Revelations. The economic crash, the no money, the famine, all of these things are here. Y'all really think we got all the way down to there? I don't see it. And they already stopping us from being able to go in a grocery store if we don't have a mark, a scan code. Soon I told y'all it's gonna be in the grocery stores, it's gonna be in the hospitals, everywhere. You're not gonna be able to go get in no building unless you have a scan code. Yeah. I'm just saying. I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the restroom and then we're going to get on this. I'll be right back, y'all. Let me ask y'all a question. My YouTubers, is this clearer now? I asked last night, but I want to make sure this morning. Am I clearer to y'all now? Not so fuzzy? Off of my Android? I could tell this one is clearer, but I think I just need to adjust the whatever on this one. It is clear now. It's very clear. Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just trying to make sure because y'all used to be like, it's blurry. I can't see. Blah, blah, blah. They not going to keep coming for me, Lord. Because I will have this phone, and it got fingerprints all on it. I done had this phone since 2020, and I'm going to probably have it till 2027 until it don't work no more. So this is what I was streaming on. My note that they don't even make no more. And I'm going to continue to stream on it. I mean, not stream, but talk on it. I am turning into the old people. I'm not doing that. Oh, thank you. They have self-checkout in every grocery store. You have scanned your hand to check out. Listen, I already know how it goes. I'll be right back, though. Listen. Who thought I was, be honest, y'all. Who thought I was crazy last year this time when I was talking about all this? Because guess what? I didn't realize that I was on TikTok like early February. As far as like posting. I posted that one video, a couple videos like early this time last year. So technically I've been on here. I mean, like I said, I had opened an account in like June, but I didn't do nothing with it. So technically February is when I started posting. But yeah, I've been on here a year. So I'm just saying, when I was like, y'all, in less than a year, these things could be a reality. And y'all, it's less than a year. It's less than a year. And all of it has came true. The famine, everything. In less than a year, y'all. I said, y'all, we ain't going to be able to go in the grocery store. Please get this food. The power and stuff, y'all. It was in California. Someone posted it on TikTok. I'm just saying. And look at how many people was like, man, she crazy, man. Don't listen to that lady, y'all. We ready, though. Ain't we? I was looking around. We got portable toilets. We got solar ovens. We got butane ovens. We got wood burning ovens that can keep our house warm and we can cook on. Right? Yeah, go ahead, Steve. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. See, now I can actually do what I need to do. Yeah, we ready. And y'all think about it. It's earthquakes happening everywhere. It is all these natural disasters. And they said that in 2023 they was going to do a natural disaster lockdown. How did they know all of these natural disasters was coming in 2022 and 2023? Oh, thank you. You help me look at a lot of people different. That makes me happy. That made me happy too. Whether it be seeing that people wasn't really for you or valuing people that are in your life. What? Listen. I'm telling you right now. So many, like you said, Taj, you so many signs and symbols. So many things that we've been the Walking Dead, y'all, for years. Most of the world is asleep. They are the Walking Dead. See, they watch a show about the Walking Dead, but they don't even realize that it's symbolic of the world right now. You eating and doing all this stuff and fighting these battles, but you're asleep. You really don't even have a real idea of what's going on around you. Yeah, I'm cool. Mm-hmm. You can't even look at life the same. I'm telling you. Now do y'all see why I kind of withdrew from society? Oh, thank you. Do you see why I don't really care about being out? Because most of them people they are drones. They are androids. They are robotic. Do what they do. Say what they say. Wear what they wear. Don't go. Go. Yes. No. Eat what they eat. Eat what they eat. Say what they say. Don't. Like, what? If everybody ain't doing it, I don't want to do it. Well, if everybody doing it, I don't want to do it. Think about it. In the last 12 months or however long you've been here, everybody was out buying expensive clothes and eating expensive food and buying all of this stuff and taking these crazy trips that they haven't even paid for yet because they're on their credit cards. And so then they weren't purchasing food and stuff and emergency stuff. So like we're like at war now with like Russia, right? And they're like striking the Ukraine, and our president has said that he's going to help them and give them artillery, even though the Russian president said, don't do it. Do it if you want to. Please don't do it. And now we got Chinese balloons flying over that have to be shot down. We have Russian boats and submarines, warships on the outside of our outskirts. And then they just tell us now, last night I was watching something, that there is hundreds of Chinese police stations around the United States. Did y'all see that? They are international police stations that are hidden right in our face and we didn't even know. And the government knows, the FBI done raided the places, and guess what? They still there. So do they really care? Because do you think that the Russians are going to allow Americans to have police stations in their country? Do you? Do you think that the Chinese are going to allow for America to have their own international police stations all over they? No. And I'm not talking about the consulate. These places is everywhere. And you know how I know it's true? Because I watched Law and Order years ago, 2008, and they had several episodes about this, where people would come over from other countries and from the same places. They would be war, what's the names? And then the people would come over from that to regulate the people so they don't get to talking too much in America about what be going on in the old country. And they put their families in jail and all of that. Yeah, that's real. It's real because it's coming out now that this has all been happening. So with that, we allow everybody. Other countries ain't doing it. We sitting ducks. We wouldn't know who our enemies were because we have all of their children and grandchildren living in our country. They here. They bought property. They bought lands. It's some places like in other countries, they don't even let Americans buy land. You cannot. You will never be one of us. You can stay here till you die, but you'll never be one of us. You hate our people, we not messing with you like that. But America is so torn in between, we can't even stand together, black, white, and whatever. If Russia and them invade us, we screwed. Because we don't even have enough sense to protect our land and have pride for our land as a whole, white, black, Indian, whatever, whoever here. We don't even have a sense enough to stand up for the pride of our land like other countries do. We will not stick together to protect America. You cannot try to lie and tell me that we will, because we can't even stick together to protect our children, to protect our elderly, or whoever, no matter the race. So you can't tell me all of a sudden if Russia invade us, it's about to be blacks and Confederates and this and that, all mixed together, trying to come together. No, but you know who will do that? Other countries. They can hate each other because of the parts that they live on, but let somebody from the outside come in. They already click up, boom. Chain link, you ain't getting through here, because we are people as together. No matter if we fight, America does not have that solidarity. We not solid like that. So if they are about to come invade us, because we can't get the white and black and Spanish issue together, we're sitting ducks, y'all. Other Chinese, they gonna stick up for the Chinese race. Japanese, boom. Everybody, they Africans, ha! You ain't coming. We might not in here and get us. America, get them. We don't give a damn. It ain't bothering me. Matter of fact, I've been waiting on that land anyway. A country divided, right? We can't stand. So anybody that wanted to invade America, in our reality, we screwed. Now, how y'all like them apples about who's better and who's worse? It don't matter, because when the enemy come in, we don't have no unity. So guess what? Automatically we lost. And that's no matter what color, no matter Democrat, Republican, whatever, gay, straight, married, not married, whatever. We don't sit together on nothing. Except for we ain't dealing with them. If they invaded us today, who do you know on your block that ain't of your color that you could actually say, please protect my children, I'm going out to protect our neighborhood? Do you trust the people on your block to protect your block? If the army start walking through our stuff, and I'm not talking about our army, I'm talking about somebody else's. Who gonna protect y'all neighborhood? Since y'all don't want nobody in y'all neighborhood, and we don't want these people over here, who's going to protect your house when the army or an invading army comes on our streets? Because America's so used to walking through other people's stuff, showing everybody their power. But what about when somebody come over here? Because guess what? If they hit your neighbor's house, so if you don't care about the neighbors on the side of you, you're just gonna be the next house that they. Because don't nobody care, because it ain't their house. This is our. I'm only trying to. Okay, well they about to blow down the whole block. Everybody, because Russians and Chinese folks, when they coming for the dog, the fish. So you don't want to protect those that are not the same color. You don't want to stick together, but we got an enemy, two of the largest, most deadly armies wanting to go against us. And their armies are massive if they put them together. China got, what, 1 billion soldiers? How many soldiers they got? 1 billion? How many soldiers China got? Is it 1 billion? How many people live in America? How many soldiers does Russia have? – 338 million people live in America right now. Did you say 338 million? That can't be right. Is that right? 338 million people in America? Don't forget that Russia in 2020 was in the Congo making mercenaries. Did y'all know that? I told y'all about that. Back in 2020. Y'all remember I told y'all about that? The Russian army is 1.5 million. We got 400,000 in the army alone. So how many? 400,000 people? 500,000 soldiers? We got 400,000. Russia got 1.5 million soldiers, and China got damn near 1 billion. And y'all still think we the superpower of the world? We don't even have half a billion people in America. Yep, that's what I'm about to go do, Coach. That right there. That's what I'm about to go do, because you already know my mind is. So China got about 1 billion soldiers. Russia got 1.5. And we don't even got a damn, and it can't get a loan to buy no more from that damn country, because we cannot borrow on the world stage anymore until we start to pay back our debt. So, we can't borrow no money to even rent no cops, rent no soldier, rent no nobody, and we don't stick together, so we are screwed. Y'all better look at these numbers. Why y'all be talking about what ain't gonna happen, and do you think that the United States ain't got nothing? We don't even got enough people. And the people we got don't stick together. We're screwed. Still want to hate your neighbors? Because if they sent over half of their soldiers, we're done. Ooh. It smells like some nice laundry in here. Can I ask y'all a question? This make y'all think about it, all of this now, right? Now y'all see why I told y'all to go watch Olympus Has Fallen and all of those shows, and London Has Fallen or whatever. Oh, 1.3 million active military. But most of them is in other countries. And you got to take out the pregnant women. They adding everybody that's in the army, but all of those people are not. They won't be able to go to war because who gonna man? I mean, I did not blow my nose, y'all. Went to the bathroom and didn't blow my nose. The White House is following them, whatever it is. Yes, thank you. So when I be talking to y'all, I just be wanting y'all to see, like, because the news will try to sell you any type of narrative, right? And we got vets that got PTSD, right? And so some of them are not able to do anything. So I don't need to ask God for a larger home. No, you don't. Unless you plan on housing a lot of people in it as some type of fort. That's why, listen, family, for my new people, everybody thought I was crazy last year when all of this came, and I was like, I'm giving this money away because it ain't going to be no money here shortly. People thought I was crazy. And by the end of the year, people were going to the bank and they could not get their money out. Before the end of the year, in other countries, like a month after I started saying, y'all, I'm giving this money away, I don't really care. Somebody in the islands, St. Thomas or St. Lucia or somewhere, they couldn't get their money, and it was lines and lines and lines and lines. Jamaica, it was somewhere where people couldn't get their money. The Bahamas, somewhere. And then it was China. They couldn't get their money. Now some places in Nigeria, they can't get their money. We done seen places in Canada and different things where things are just slowly, they're not taking everything, just like in October or September, that young man came in, he was in Canada, and he told us that they were not being able to get Tylenol. So I told y'all, I said, hey, y'all need to go buy Tylenol. Hurry up and buy Tylenol. This was late September, middle September, early September. I said, because it ain't about to be none, or pain meds. Right? And then our medicine started disappearing, and there was no Tylenol. But not only that, did y'all see the lawsuit with Tylenol and autism? Who saw the lawsuit? And then I'm about to go blow my nose. Let me turn on my diffuser. That's what it is. Okay? Okay. Okay. Who remembers me telling y'all that in 1999, my cousin, who was a part of the nation at the time, told me that they gave some immunizations to some kids in some part of Illinois, and over 12,000 or 20,000 kids that were perfectly numbered kids after those immunizations, they came down with chronic illnesses. They developed spina bifida after already being older. And all of these cerebral palsy, all of these different things came after these completely natural children took these immunizations. So that's why I told y'all I didn't really give my kids a lot of medicine. And they didn't get immunizations, but they still all graduated school. As a matter of fact, my daughter just started a job at the hospital, and they was telling her she had to get the flu shot. She's like, Mom, you got a book on that? It's a real thing. So now, I told y'all, see, people thought I was being mean. I said when I was coming up, it was not this many autistic children. And I had family that worked in special needs. It was not this many kids that was not talking, that was not verbal. It was not. It's some babies that be functioning fine at a year, and then they give them a shot, and the baby don't never be the same after that. I told my daughters, do not be getting my grandkids them shots. They need to talk, they need to walk, they need to do all of that. Once your son got his second shot, he was not the same. Baby, listen to me, I'm telling you. Immunizations. Once my cousin told me that, and mind you, I just had my second child. I was pregnant with my second child when she told me this. From then on, we not doing no shots. And that's when I learned about the waiver, medical waiver form. Yep, it happened to my son too. Wow. My nephew, it seemed all right. Stop getting immunizations for, I don't care how old they are. No. Religious purposes, we not doing it. Wow. My son also, but now I'm more aware. Wow. If you pregnant, whatever the vitamins and stuff and the medicines that your doctor is giving you, look up. Now do y'all see why I say I look up every prescription? I told y'all when my daughter, like 3 years ago, she had got an infection in her mouth. The freaking dentist gave my baby 30 pills of meth, talking about it was a steroid. She gave my baby 30 pills of methamphetamine, or maybe more than that, because she had to take 7 one day, 5 the next day, 4 the next day for like a week. I threw that in a tray. Yeah, well, y'all better check these steroids. I know. I looked on the back of that. I said the biggest words on this, I might still have the paper. The biggest words, it said METH. And then I looked at the side effects. Now, this is supposed to be a steroid for her mouth to reduce the swelling. And it says it caused paranoia. It was going to cause irritation. All this that if you do meth, it causes. This was like in 2018, 2019. Might have been 2020. It says methyl something, whatever the steroid was. Then I went and looked up. Now, I know because I was living on the West Coast at 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It was meth heads that was 11 years old over there. 9, 7. Okay? So, and I went to school with people that would be doing that in our bathroom. Hell, they would do it in the class. Grinding their teeth, picking their skin, looking out the window, get up, spaz out. I watched it. So then to look that this dentist has given my child this medicine saying it's a steroid, and I look up the medicine and the side effects, and it's all the side effects of meth. Methylprednisolone, is that what it is? Okay. Thank you, Rochelle. There you go. Look up the side effects of that medicine and tell me somebody ain't tweaking by the time. And you done gave her 30 pills? I told y'all my ex, his mother, they was talking about she had Guillain-Barré disease, a neurological disease, and they was giving her magnesium, making her paralyzed. And it was not on her chart nowhere. They was getting ready to crack this woman's head open, y'all, with a saw. And it was 3 bags of magnesium on her pole. I said, y'all flush her. I called my dad, who was a nurse. He said, and have them check and see if it's on her chart. So the family went and checked, and not one of them bags of magnesium was on her chart. They was telling them people that his mama body was shutting down, y'all. She couldn't move her arms. She couldn't move her legs. She could barely hold her head up. They said, oh, we're going to have to go in because it's neurological and see what's going on. And this is the crazy thing. 6 years prior to that, when I was pregnant with my daughter, listen though, 6 years prior to that, not by him, I was pregnant with my daughter. I got into a car accident, and to stop my labor, they put me on magnesium. So I couldn't lift I was there, but it's like I wasn't there. Everything felt heavy. I couldn't move on my own, right? It paralyzes you. Do y'all know they started putting saline in that woman drip, and within 2 minutes she could move her fingers, her eyes, her feet, everything? And them 3 bags of magnesium was nowhere on her chart. They was about to drill this man's mama head open. They was about to cut her head open and plate in her brain. And they had put telling everybody that Guillain Barre disease was taking her. And that's not what it was. It was the 3 bags of magnesium on her IV that they had not put in there, that they put in there. But get this, God told me to look, and I saw mag. I said, wait a minute. Magnesium. And I told him, I said, magnesium make you paralyzed. And I called my dad. He said when they flush her IV, she gonna be able to move, and she did. This just happened in 2009. No, excuse me, 2011. This was not 20 years ago. This was 2011. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September of 2011. This wasn't 40 years ago. This just happened. It ain't even been a whole, what, barely a decade? They was about to cut this lady brain open, y'all. I'm not joking. They was telling her that her brain was giving out, and it wasn't. They was giving her magnesium. Listen, they used to be mad at me because at 16, I read every single prescription that they gave my son. I told y'all when I was pregnant with my son, I read the Mayo Clinic Book of Pregnancy in the first year of the baby's life. And at that time, that book was about this big. It was like this size, but thicker. Well, maybe it was this. Maybe it was this. No, it had like 1,000 pages in it. From conception all the way to the end of the baby's first year. And I read about all of the disorders, the medicine. Oh, I was 16, baby. My son's godmother got me that book when I was probably about 8, 9 weeks pregnant. And by the time I had my son, I had read it probably 2 or 3 times over, every word in that book. And my parents were in the medical field, so my dad always had a physician's desk reference for pills and all of that kind of stuff, so I could know what pills and whatever else. Man, it was so much stuff. Them doctors used to be mad at me. I was 16. I didn't care. No, I'm not taking that medicine because it does this. And they like, how you know? Don't worry about it. I won't be taking it because it can make my baby have spina bifida. No. Find something else. And I guarantee you this. They find something else. If you take what they give you the first time, it's because they want more money. The more expensive the prescription, the more money in they check when you leave, in their bank account when you leave. Of course, they're going to give you the most expensive medicine. The newest thing out, because the pill reps been coming through there every other day buying them lunch and wanting them and giving them free samples and all of this. And every prescription, depending on the prescription they write for you instantly, that could be $1,500 to several tens of thousands of dollars in they checking account instantly. Because some cancer medication is $2,000 for one pill, and they wrote you a script for $30. That's $60,000 for a month worth of chemo. That ain't counting the radiation and all of the other stuff to make you not sick. And 1 month of meds for me is $43,000. Come on. So what do they get in making you well, pumpkin? And the fact that all of their medicine is named after demons should really make you scared. What do they get out of making you well? Nothing. They don't get anything. Every time a doctor writes you a script, that's between $1,500 and God knows the numbers. It's unlimited. That's why they write so many prescriptions. One of my meds is $600 a month, right? And if you don't mind me asking, how many meds do you have? grandkids, but they don't listen. One is autistic and the other one is HDA. Well, stop saying they don't listen and pray to God. He can work all of that out, I promise. They get a whole lot for making you ill. I told you, Food and Drug Administration. I work at a pharmacy and it's ridiculous. Come on. 1 week of dialysis is $63,000. I have a cousin that's been on dialysis, I think 20 years. I'm about, I ain't the best math person. You just hold on a second. That's crazy. That's $756,000 a year times 20. $15,120,000. If you have to stay on dialysis for 20 years, it's $15,120,000. $736,000 a year, almost $1 million a year. That's crazy. And that's not even counting your meds for one person. $15,100,000. If a person stays on at $63,000 a week. No, you said a week or a month? You said a month. You said a month, right? Dad has been on for 4 years. Wow. You said 1 week? Oh, shoot, them numbers ain't even right then. Hold on. It's 52 weeks in a year? Hold on, that ain't even right. A week? What the? I did that wrong. Wow. 63,000 a week. How many weeks is in a year? 52? It's $3,276,000 for a year. For 1 year of dialysis, it is $3,276,000. So you said your daddy been on it for 4 years, so we just gonna do. So your daddy's health care has cost $13,104,000 for 4 years. You said your daddy been on dialysis for 4 years. It's cost $13,104,000 for 4 years worth of him being on dialysis. Somebody making an S ton of money. Wow. Wow. So let's do times 20. My cousin been on dialysis about 20 years for sure. And that's $65,520,000. She has been on dialysis for over 20 years. That is $65,520,000. Oh, I gotta go blow my nose, y'all. Hold on. That's crazy. $65 million. That's nice. So let me tell y'all about my ghetto self. I done had this water bottle for a whole year, but I don't drink out of it. I put my water in my essential oil in here, and I keep it on the side of my little diffuser. But I just go around the house pouring it in all of them, depending on the scent I want right then. Mm-hmm. Our baking soda is gonna be here today, y'all. So we probably gonna have a soap making class. I gotta get the molds. I didn't think about that, so I gotta get my molds. But we about to make some olive oil and baking soda soap, y'all. So just in case it ain't nothing to wash our butts with, we don't gotta be walking around here stinking and stuff. You know, we gonna be clean people living outside if we have to. And it takes a few months. You can put it in the freezer, or you can let it cure. And I say, put it up and just put it in the garage or basement or in a closet or something in the top of the thing, and just leave it. Yeah, it's an old Palestinian and like Israeli way of making soap. Some of the most expensive soap I saw on the planet. So we sure about to make some. You need extra virgin olive oil and baking soda and water. Hey nephew, what y'all cooking today? Y'all be cooking some good stuff. Do y'all get to eat that stuff y'all cook at school? Yes, Rose. So y'all got to get some olive oil. And you can get a box of baking soda that don't have metal in it online. Or you can go, let me tell y'all, for those of us don't have a lot of money, you can buy a big pound or 2 pound box of baking soda at Dollar General in a yellow and orange and a white and orange box. And it's not Arm & Hammer. And it's only like $2. It might have went up now. It might be $3, but it's a big old box of baking soda you can buy. I'm telling you, he be ready. Mariah, yes, I be wanting to be in that class. They be making some good stuff. I be like, who get to eat that? I had to run out to the field for my herbs after that discovery. Listen, you make soap? Okay. I'm there now. Well, go on and grab your baking soda while you there. It's probably gonna be up on the top of the food aisle. That's normally where they had it. Grab your 2 boxes. It used to be $2. It might be 3 or 4 now, but still. It's a white box with an orange. I don't got none right now from there. But it's only like $2. You can get a big old box of baking soda for like $2, $2 or $3. Olive oil, yep. Baking soda and water makes it. Okay. Well, you can actually use whatever. You can use coconut oil too. If you don't want to use olive, you can use coconut oil. The clarified coconut oil, you can use that as well. Hell, you can use vegetable oil if you want to. Whatever kind of oil, but they cook this, so it needs to be able to simmer with this baking soda. I don't know. So it needs to have you gonna have to heat it up slow. Like overnight, you just let it simmer until it turns like this brown color. And I think you have to stir it. I don't know for how long or whatever it stirs, because they was making a big old batch of it. But we're gonna practice, and I'm gonna try and make some, and then we'll make it online, because I don't want to do all that, You can buy olive oil, or if you have coconut oil, you can use that. But I definitely want to try it. I saw it the other day, and I said, well, that'll be something good. So, and I have clear coconut oil too. I have the coke. So maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll do coconut oil and we'll do olive oil. But it takes, they said, 3 to 9 months to cure, to harden, if you do it this way. And so you can cut it and stack it up and just let it sit somewhere, like even a design, and just tell people don't mess with it. We're making soap. Okay, so don't use olive oil. That's why I said, or if you don't want to use olive oil, you can find something else. Yeah, Amazon really does have everything. They do. That's why I said, if you want to use coconut oil, this is a soap they've been making for over 3,000 years. The texture is amazing. You can look at the videos. They used to have over 20,000 factories sending this stuff worldwide, and it's still the most expensive soap. So the consistency is great. They've been using it. in Israel and Palestine and places like that. I'm sure you could put essential oils in it. Deja, I don't know, baby. I just know that it's the most expensive soap. I don't know if it's better. I'm sure it is because Dove got a whole bunch of chemicals in it, and this is just olive oil, baking soda, and water. Things that God made. Ain't nothing that man made. Uh, what about the drug story? We'll get to it when we get to it. Please don't interrupt what I'm saying to talk about that. We're talking about this right now. We'll get to it when we get to it, and sometimes we don't. But that's why I tell you what page you can go to so you can read it for yourself. We're talking about making sure that people can have clean skin when these factories and stuff shut down. And we're going to talk about, we don't just do the Bible here, we do life, everything. I don't know if you knew or old or what, but let me let you know. Sometimes we stray way off topic, but it always be relevant. Always. We're going to talk about what we're going to talk about. If we get back to it, we get back to it. But you have the page number, so you can go look it up if you need to. That's why we always go to the page number first. So you don't have to wait on me to read. And that's not being rude. I'm just telling y'all, y'all don't have to wait on me. Go ahead and read it. Because a thousand topics could come up here. We talk about a lot of different stuff. It is the Old Testament too. Oh, matter of fact, you can go download this right now too in a PDF. Oh, and for those of you that are new, we do purchase these books for people that cannot afford them, but not just because you want them. So if you are newbies and $54 is going to make you not be able to get back and forth to work this week or not have groceries or whatever it is, we say that if you can get your nails and hair done and if you can get blacked out and get your car washed or buy a bottle of Casamigos, you can buy your own books. But it's a set and it's 24 it's $54 for both. That's what you did and you just printed it out. So they're $54 on Amazon. You can go on my link and they're in there, or you can just go to Amazon and get them. Okay. In summer, if you add cedar, citronella, and eucalyptus, it'll help with pets. I hope so, because all the stuff people be telling me, I didn't say if you make an income, because just because you don't make an income don't mean you don't have income coming in. I don't make an income either. That doesn't mean that I don't have money coming in. I'm saying if $54 is six. Okay, listen to me, and I'm telling y'all right now, and I know y'all might not believe this because this is social media, and I'm not trying to discourage nobody from getting books, but I'm going to tell y'all how God works with me because it just happened. If he know you not telling the truth, it won't. It's some addresses I try to put in, and it won't even let me send a book, and I'll try 10 times, and it just won't work. There was one person that it kept doing that with. They sent the book out and they ain't been able to deliver the book. I said, this is crazy. Like, it's not still been delivered. So please be honest, because we buy these books for people that want to study and they really don't have $54 to, like, I've been in a situation where ain't no way I can spend on $54 on a book. Girl, I got to make sure my kids got toilet paper and this and that. So if you want books, we help you. We will get, people send in money and we will send them to you. But it's been some people, like, it's even been some people that ask for help, like, for their bills. And God would not let the transactions go through. And I'd be like, wow. Okay. So they didn't really need it. Because I pray, God, please don't let nobody take advantage. Because these people, we don't get grants from the government. There are people on TikTok that send in money. Their hard-earned money. Or however they get it. They send in money to help other people get books so everybody can study alone. We don't do the shot. Oh, they giving away free books. No, we're not giving away free books. But if you cannot afford them, we want you to be able to study with us. So you email me at circa Trova Books at gmail.com. And you do not have to give me no whole story. You can say, I would like some books, please. You put your address in your name. Y'all, if y'all not putting these building codes on there, please stop doing that, because they can't deliver the packages, which means they're going to sit them out and somebody going to see. I can see that the package was delivered, and they'll call my phone and say, we can't in the building. And I'm going to be honest, I don't answer because you didn't put that in there. So if you have a building code, if there is a gate code or something, and you know that Amazon needs that, I'm not coming to your house, but that needs to be so that your stuff can get delivered. Because I've seen doors where they didn't just have to sit it outside of a whole building and people was walking by like, that's a waste of money if you're not going to be there for 8 hours. And we know that there's package thieves, so please put your correct address. Put the correct city, because y'all might put the development y'all live in or something, and Amazon is not recognizing that address. Please don't send me a long thing of how much you don't make and all of that, and then don't put your address, because I don't send me your number, because I'm not going to call you and ask you your address. I don't need your phone number. I need your address and your name. That's it. That's all. Your address and your name, and maybe a please and thank you to the community, because they the ones that get it out. So you can go to my website at circuitrova22.com, and all of that stuff is there. And for those of you that are new, if you missed any classes, we got YouTube. I say because TikTok is probably going to be going away shortly. You'll probably want to follow me on YouTube just in case because whatever's going on with China and whatever else, if TikTok goes away, you need to have, I'm on Circuit Trover 22 on YouTube, because we'll still be going live over there. So, and then we have Instagram as well. But we got about 400 classes. I think we're nearing 400 or something close to it, of classes that from May of last year until now. Baby, we at war with China, and this is a China-made app. They already been trying to get rid of TikTok. You don't think with China having a balloon over the United States that they've already banned it on government devices. Anything that has anything to do with me is the same name, y'all. So that's why I'm getting ready to get our podcast going, which is Circuit Trover. No, you can go to my email, honey. All of that stuff is there, because I repeat it, or no, I've already done it twice. So thank you. You can go to my website, circuitrova22.com, and look for all of that information. That way you'll know where everything is. Circuit Trover 22, go down to the bottom, and it's going to show you all the information, all the websites, all the emails, everything is there. With that, so yeah, you're welcome, honey. I just want you to be able to find all the stuff. That way you can write down all the emails for whatever, and everything is there. And then you have to go to our live videos, because for some reason now they're showing that I only have like 8. But if you click on live videos, they're all there. Also, let me think. What was I going to say? Oh, so back to the soap. Like I said, I'm trying to get all this stuff set up, y'all. So shortly we'll be able to do our bread, because we're going to start making bread. I don't know which evening it's going to be, but I want to do it this week. I want to make bread this week. We're just going to make a simple white bread. Some ingredients. Everybody, thank you. Something everybody got to make. I mean, if you don't have if you have wheat flour, you could use that. But we just going to make a simple bread. It might be this evening. If I can get everything set up the way that I need to. I'm waiting on my extension cord, so when I put my KitchenAid over there, it's not in the way of the cameras. I got to get that all set up so that y'all can see, because I'm going to just do it in my dining room, and then I'm going to bake the bread, and then we'll get back on live after that. I'm not going to stay on live the whole time, because it takes like an hour to rise and all that, and blase skip, whatever. But if you don't have a rolling pin, you can get one cheap. You need to get you a rolling pin. You need to get and you can use other stuff as a rolling pin, but they be like $2-3. You can go to the Goodwill and get them. I think they did. I don't know for sure. Put it in a bag, a sealed container. You need a bread bag or a bread box. And wine bottles can be used as a rolling pin. You're right. Hmm. I'm just saying they be like $1, $2, $3, just in case. You can find them really at the Goodwill. They be there. I like the Goodwill ones. I'll show y'all. See if I can find them. I think mine is in a big, and I think I got both of these at Goodwill. Yeah, they dusty. I used them. So this is a metal one that I have, and I got both of these at Goodwill. I know for a fact I did. This is a metal one, and then this I have my wood one, and I got both of these at Goodwill years ago. But this one metal, and this one is wood. And I think I probably paid $1 or $2, and they the good kind too. This is solid wood, and then this one's metal, so it be cold. So if you're doing dough that has to be chilled or whatever, so it don't heat it up and stretch it out, then I get the metal kind. Y'all hear that? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna learn how to make some bread. I need to get some cream. I haven't gotten any, but we'll make some butter. Simple things that you're gonna need for every day. And I also oh man. To my newbies, I don't want y'all to think I'm rude, but if you're new here, this is not church, and I know on church they keep a schedule and it's okay, we're on to the next thing, but we let God lead here. Sometimes we have a regular conversation about nothing that means a lot, and sometimes we have a conversation about everything, because I got on here to talk about the Giants, but as you can see, we done moved on to 17 different things. So it might seem to you like I'm a little scatterbrained, but because there are so many people on here, there's so many people that need different things, and I don't just put whatever God tell me to talk about or whatever comes up or however that works. We just go with the flow of everything here. So I know that's an adjustment for people that are like used to church, because church is like, and we say we're gonna be at the word at 1, but sometimes we might not even get to it to our night class because there's some young people here or whatever, people that are new that don't know where to go. So if you're new here also on YouTube, I have 2 videos, survival and survival 2.0. So circuit trouble on YouTube, and then look for survival and survival 2.0. Those are 2 videos of the things, and of course, like I said, we're constantly adding stuff. We got our gas mask, right? This is just some of the stuff that we have. We have our portable water filtration systems, and they're rechargeable, so you can use like any type of adapter, or not adapter, but like if you have what is it called? What is the things called, y'all? Not an adapter. What are they called? The engine things. Tell me. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The what are they called? Generators. If you thank you. If you have a generator, you can plug this into that and put a 5-gallon bucket on one side of dirty water and put a 5-gallon bucket on the other side and turn this on. And mind you, it's portable. It's not a big thing, you know, but it has all of the tubes and everything. It even has an extra filter in it. So you can filter your water just in case there's no running water, blase, skip, whatever. These are the things that we have on there. We just got our portable toilet last night so that you can fold up and take with you. All of these things are in backpacks and able to be carried. We got a portable sun stove, right, where you can cook, a solar oven. We have our butane stoves with at least a case or 2 of butane. So these are things that if this stuff goes bad, if there's not any running water or electricity, excuse me, we got rechargeable light bulbs that don't need, you know, and then to recharge these, if we don't have a generator, we have this small solar system dilly bobber here. It's just like a personal one. You can get one for each person in your family. They got them for like $40 right now. Sit this in the window. And yes, it is actually drawing power. It sits over here in this window in my office. Ooh, don't break that, girl. Hold on. Let me put this down. And it's just, you know, it got the USB ports on it. Like I could plug my computer thing into here or whatever it is. But it's got a radio on it. Bluetooth device is ready to pair. I can Bluetooth my phone to this and listen to music if I need to. This is where it comes with extra light bulbs and whatnot. So this is a small thing. Now, if you got a big generator, you don't want to use all that power, so you could spend $40-$50 and get every person. It has a radio on it, so you can set it. All of those different things, and flashlight. It's got a flashlight on it, so you don't ever have to worry about being without flashlights. Okay, it's a small solar power station. Google it. We have it in our disaster. Actually, if you go up to my bio, that Amazon link, that blue Amazon link, it's in disaster preparedness. It's in there. So this little thing could save you from having to yell at your kids, because it comes with 3 rechargeable light bulbs. It comes with all the different ports to charge a couple different devices. Has an emergency light, and then like I said, it has the radio, because if they turn the TV and internet off, the radio is gonna work. Like in the olden days. So it has an AM FM radio on it, so you can at least hear the news and hear what's going on. This is an amazing thing to have for the people in your family, and you could just be sitting getting free energy. Now, it's not going to run your whole house, but it will keep a device. Dang, both of these things is going dead. It will keep a device running, or a light, or whatever. So, you know, I mean, you don't have to go get this stuff, and you don't have to worry about it, because people ain't worried about that. But clearly our international climate is getting hotter, so it would make sense to be prepared in some form or fashion with some emergency devices and things like that. You know what I mean? We have people in Alabama or Mississippi and different places, Baltimore, and it ain't even a world war happening, and they didn't have clean water. They couldn't take baths, they couldn't take showers, they couldn't drink or cook. So you'll want to have these things. The end of the world don't have to be happening for the end of the world don't have to be happening for you to have these things. It could be something you need next week because a natural disaster might hit your house. So let me go get my other charger. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why I didn't bring both of them in here. Oh. I thought I did. Because now I got 3. Where's the other one at? Probably got books on top of it. Probably got some books on top of it. Come on. So you're not going to fit right there either, huh? Really? Oh, y'all, give me a second. I got to figure this out. Woo. There we go. Come on. I don't know what happened to my other charger that quick. But I'm happy all my devices take the same charger now. That's great. Boom. Look up portable solar generator. Like solar generator. Portable solar generator. With emergency light bulbs. You can put that in on Amazon. It'll come up. But like I said, these is in my link, y'all. These is in my link. If you go to my Amazon link and look up disaster preparedness, a lot of this stuff is on there. The food that you need to have. If you're new here, you know what? can just take y'all in the kitchen. Hold on, let me move all this stuff off this table in here. I don't even gotta do this no more. I can just take y'all in the kitchen with me. Oh yes. Hold on, family. I forgot I could just do that now because y'all not hooked to the monitor. Oh, but they about to go dead, so that's still not going to work. Dang it. We're going to have to wait till these charge up a little bit. And then I'll take y'all in there. I forgot I just put them on a charger. That doesn't make sense because I don't have the extension cord. So y'all going to have to wait a few minutes. But I just wanted to show y'all, so we're going to have to wait. Because I forgot I just charged these up. They're both dying, and there's no plug in there that'll reach. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, family. Let me see if I can make this work real quick. Am I able to pause these lives real quick? Hold on. Can you pause this one? You can't even pause YouTube? How do you pause it? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let me turn y'all this way. Okay, so these are shelves. I'm probably going to have to back y'all up a little bit more. Hold on. So y'all can kind of see. Oh, shoot. Can y'all see up there? Okay. Oh, I can plug these in right here. Let me see if this worked better. Oh, yes. Okay. This is going to work out good when we do our bread. And I don't care if there's no spider webs up there. Mind your business. It's only me and I'm not getting up there. Okay. So, this is what I be saying. Like, this is, and this stuff up here, you know, but this is we got, this is going to work out so good. We got our oh, let me scoot this over some. Okay. So, you see we got our butane stove. And we got our case of butane, which is up there. We got heavy whipping cream powder. We got powdered peanut butter, powdered eggs. That's more powdered eggs. We got dehydrated broccoli, blueberries, chicken. These are some of my things that I did myself. Why is this not looking the same? Okay, there we go. Breadcrumbs. What's the name of my store? It ain't one. No store at all. No store at all, Miss Ida. That is the name of my store. No store at all. Okay. Yes. So, this is that. Solar system is what it's called. I told y'all thought I was lying about putting these shelves up, and y'all see they taller than me. and much wider than myself. But I'm not about to keep asking nobody. Oh yeah, it's not a game. I told y'all. And mind y'all, a lot of this came with me when I moved here. I left over probably between 600 to 1,000 cans in Indiana when I left. Because I couldn't, it was just too heavy. I couldn't bring it all. So, we got our water straws. Hold on. Oh, I'm just going to leave this down. We got our ghost hunt. Lord, please don't let none be on top of here. Oh. Oh, I just got a paper cut. We got our solar oven. Right? You see? This is our solar oven. So if it ain't no butane, if I can't get to no wood, I can't cook a lot, but I can make enough for me. Y'all go looking. Y'all don't know what circuit trouble means, but it means seek and you shall find. I'm not going to give you all the answers. You're going to go looking because you're going to need to be able to find it for yourself. This is a hammock. Yeah, this is a hammock, but it has the bug thing over it, the bug net. But it's also good for super cold, and I'm not going to open it because it's a vacuum seal, but it's called the nightcat. So this is the hammock that has it's called a nightcat. So look up nightcat hammock. But you know what? I put this in my link on the store, so y'all don't even got to go looking for this. It's in the link in my Amazon store. I did put this in there with the toilet too, with the portable toilet. So this in a portable toilet. You gotta think, if you got this, your water straw, either this sun oven or even your butane stove, you'll be okay. Rechargeable walkie-talkies is something that you need. Rechargeable walkie-talkies, because it ain't going to be no cell phones. It's a radio. Radio waves still work. Yes, the Amazon. And it comes with 4. It comes with 4, and they supposed to be long range, at least a mile or 2, maybe 3 miles, something like that. Check the range. I got Amazon right in my house. Yeah, well, kind of. Let me see what else we got over here. We got our wool blankets. Because if it ain't no heat, them little cute blankets y'all got is not about to do nothing. So you need a wool blanket per person in your house. Unless y'all about to be sleeping together all the time. Your phone didn't work one day, yeah. But walkie-talkies is going to be good to have. Let me stand up on here. Hold on, y'all. Fire starters. Put 3 of these in a little triangle thing, and you can start your fire. We got fire starters already. The things, whatever, magnesium or whatever it is. We have those. But you need something to light. Right? You need something to light. That's a 10-pound box. It's called natural fat wood. So you ain't got to be using no chemicals or nothing to start no fire, and you got a wood burning stove for $100 on Amazon. Right? But these things right here, we gonna need. Y'all see I got beans. This is some of my dehydrated, these are tomatoes. Dehydrated tomatoes. This rice up here. Remember I told y'all? I bought like 20 pounds of this. These is like $1 a piece. grits, or if you have to, grind them down, make some flour, some corn flour. Yeah, wood burning, they only 100, they might be like $119 right now. And they have the tubes that you can put out of the house and everything. They can heat a tent. So yeah, that kind of stuff is gonna come in handy, y'all. Y'all see, I don't want to go without no coffee. My ex-husband used to work for a company and they delivered it right before we got divorced. They gave me a whole bunch of instant coffee. What they was just giving it out. Oh yeah, I kept all of it in its Folgers. It's this whole thing, all of these all the way up, it's Folgers. But I also have a ton of coffee beans. If I have to do black, I'm doing black. Just know. We got one of our family members told us about, for the women, they have rewashable sanitary napkins that are charcoal infused, so they keep down on the smell. You get like 6 for $12. So this is gonna be a good deal, because if they're not making other stuff, they're not gonna be making pads and tampons either. So this could be something, you need to get something for each woman in your home that's still menstruating. This is gonna be a good idea. At least get everybody 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? That way, you know, or get everybody 24, whatever is comfortable for you. But yeah, gotta get these, because these are things that we don't think about because they're luxuries, y'all. You know? We got our knife sharpener, because we got hunting knives and whatnot. So we got us a nice knife sharpener, so we can, a knife strop. So you can take and sharpen your knives over time if you need to, because you never know. And this is wood, so it'll be all right. You know? We got our portable camping thing, just in case we have to leave everything. So this is our kitchen. Everything, as y'all can see, got a bag on it. So if somebody got to carry some, you know. But it's got a little chopping set in there. It's got a knife, the metal spoons. It's got a seasoning thing. It's got tongs, basters. You can use it for barbecue, but this is also an on-the-go cook thing. If we out in the whatever, you ain't gonna just have all these forks and knives and spoons and cutting blocks and whatnot. So there's that. And so that's pretty much it. We got our vegetables, light bulbs. Those are to my drill. These are batteries. You need batteries. Amazon got, thank you, Pumpkin. Amazon got batteries. So you need to have batteries of all sizes. Okay? So, this is why I told you I used to be mad, because I was couponing. God was blessing me to get a lot of this stuff when I was married, and my ex-husband, he didn't want to. And I was like, listen, well then you don't have to spend your money on it. But the money that I make, oh yeah, we about to, yeah. If you don't mind me asking, what is the name of the woman product, please? It's just reusable sanitary napkins. They on Amazon. I think they got them at Walmart and stuff too. Just reusable sanitary napkins. I love y'all. I do. I love y'all too. And this is why I say, like, y'all, we got to get ready. Y'all see? Got our olive oil, right? We got all our buckets down here at the bottom. Breakfast, lunch, my rice. That rice one is heavy too. It's like 20-something pounds. We got our bread in a can. Yeah. So, and there's other stuff with seeds. I done had these seeds for years too. Matter of fact, I'm just planting some in my little hydro garden. But we got seeds. We got dehydrated cheese, just in case it get real crazy. We got our survival tabs. Each bag is what, 92 hours. 96 hours. It's supposed to be for 48 hours at a time each bag, but 96 hours of food in this. So we got those, and there's other stuff, powdered eggs, and you know, freeze-dried pineapple, strawberry, blueberries, powdered honey. We got some chili mix. So I do have powdered butter. Powdered peanut butter and butter. Yep. So when I told you I was setting up my shelves, this is what I was talking about. And you see it's 2 of them right here. And then I got my shelf with all my food and I mean, not my food, but my pans. Definitely get you some of these. Oh, I'm in here now, so I gotta show y'all. And don't be coming for my pans. I don't care. Because they old. But these are cast iron. Right? So I got cast iron baking sheets. Or, you know, whatever, casserole pans. Ooh. I got these. My French oven. So I got this size. This one I got at Goodwill. So it's a little ugly. But I got this one. It got a lid to it. I had to restore this one. Oh. I even have the cast iron bread pans. This is actually a brownie corner pan. But this is cast iron too. This cast iron, so I can bake with this over an open fire or whatever. I could make bread or whatever with that. This is cast iron too. What else we got? I got this one and it's another one. So these, if I needed to cook in a hole in the ground, I could make me a little dough, put whatever I'm gonna put in here, start my fire in the ground, put some leaves and stuff down there so it don't scorch. Make my stuff, put it in here, and put some bread dough around this, and it'll seal it, and I can cook exactly like I'm cooking in my oven with this. And this one is cool because it has a grill thing on the top. So I can also use it as a grill and cook my steaks or my meat. This one is twofold. It works as a grill and it works as a Dutch oven. Oh yes. That's how Aldi's special. I love them. Most of my stuff came from Aldi. Y'all be sleeping on Aldi, but honey, Aldi be having all the goods. That's where I got all of my most of my kitchen stuff came from Aldi's actually. I don't be playing about that. They always got the good stuff. What else? I'm trying to think of what else we got right here. I even got a sticky pot, sticky rice cook thing. I got all kinds of stuff because where was this at? Oh. I'm like, where was that at? Listen, yeah. Aldi's be having everything. I love Aldi's. I got so much stuff from that store. Like pretty much everything in my house. Matter of fact, my pressure cooker came from Aldi's. Ooh, honey. I had so much stuff come from Aldi. Everything. Two of my dehydrators came from Aldi's and I got them for $10. Oh. Y'all know this is powdered milk, right? Y'all know this powdered milk? For those of you that didn't, if you see big cans of this, they say it's formula. It's just powdered milk. Just Spanish powdered milk. So, and they sell it in the big, big cans. It was like during COVID, they had them stacked everywhere. It's powdered milk. Yes. Yes, sweetened powdered milk. There you go. So. They say it's baby formula. And then I got stuff in there. I got stuff over there. I got stuff everywhere. So now y'all see what I've been talking about. And it's more. But this is just like, I put this up so when I'm doing my classes, I can show people instead of me having to take it all the way back in there. Now y'all see why I don't be wanting to track all this stuff back because it's a lot of stuff up here. So, I'm about to go. I'm about to go eat. I just really got up and got moving around. But as y'all can see, I don't be lying about what I be telling y'all. And y'all see my tools and stuff is on that side. And this other stuff that's over there. Oh. Family, if you can afford this, go ahead and grab one, please. And look, I got my little seed starter pots, everything over here. We is not playing. And y'all, if y'all heard a water sound, that's my water garden going over here. Got my little grow lights on. I got my tomatoes and onions and whatnot in there. Grab you one of these. They got them at Walmart. They had them at Walmart on sale for like $107. But this is 6,000. How imminent is it right now? Baby, listen to me. The largest produce plant in the world burned down in France. Prior to that, all of the produce and stuff was going bad. The cows are dying. They're killing the chickens. I mean, can you not see that you're paying 3 times for 1 carton of eggs? You're paying 3 or 4 times the price for 1 carton of eggs. It's happening right now. This is why we have these. We have crystal. This is whole eggs, and don't get scrambled, because you can't bake with scrambled eggs. It's a water purification system, and they got them on Amazon. This is the generic Berkey. These are the generic Berkeys. So if you seen a Berkey, they like $700-800. This one be like, you can get them from $100 to like $150, depending on which one you want. And it's 6,000 gallons of clean water. With this, plus your water straws and your and mine is right here. I'm already using it. It's not in here. I've been using it. So you don't have to buy water. You can save that money you've been buying bottled water with. Get one of these, use your sink water, and be able to purchase other stuff. It's been over 1,000 factories burnt down since last year. Come on, a mile away from, listen. And that's why I listen. We got one of my babies. She sent me my cheese wax. We about to learn how to store cheese. Because I think this cheese can be good for up to 20 years. One of the videos I watched, wax cheese can be good for up to 20 years. So if you got mozzarella or whatever hard cheese you're going to try to store, because it ain't going to be nobody working no factories or nothing. Thank you so much. We're going to have to store some cheese. And they got black wax and they got red wax. So we getting ready to learn how to do that. He found a Brita water filter at Pitcher. Yes, $5. That's what I'm talking about. It just depends, y'all, because what I got it for, probably it ain't on sale for that no more. So what I'm saying is, go on Amazon. Go on it. That's a Pure Well. Look up Pure Well on Amazon. Matter of fact, it might be in my bio. I don't know for sure, but look up Pure Well. They got them at Walmart, like I said, between $1 and $150. It's up to you. They got them up to $700 if that's your price range. I just ain't got that. My stuff is growing, thanks. Oh, come on now. This the thing, family. Who want to look at their kids and know they don't have no food to feed them, and there's stuff that they could have done? Okay? You don't have to watch your family starve to death. You might not be able to eat like we get all full now, but let me show you what you could do. So we got freeze-dried chicken. Take a half a cup of this, because we ain't eating no healthy meals at that time. Everybody gonna get a little bit. Dehydrated mozzarella cheese, y'all. Okay, so we got chicken and cheese. You can either do rice, chicken, and rice, or you can do some type of pasta dish. This is heavy cream, powdered heavy cream. So I can make a sauce. I got cheese. I got chicken. And I have canned vegetables, or I have dehydrated broccoli. Mexican store sells pasta for 89 cents or less. They sure do. So far, all the shapes, all the sizes, whatever you want, mija. I already know, because I sure used to be in there. Especially buying ABC pasta for my kids when I used to make them soap up when they was little. You can make butter too, yep. So, with that, that's a whole dinner right there. I got cheese, broccoli, chicken, pasta or rice, and I can make my sauce. Or if I want a tomato sauce to go on top of that. I got tomato sauce, dehydrated tomatoes, or you can get you a box like this that comes, and it ain't a lot of herbs and spices in here, but it comes with tomato powder, onions, Crushed up. Now, this ain't a lot. This is not a lot. It looked like more than what it is, but it's a start. Like, this is green beans, spinach flakes, leek flakes, green cabbage, dried bell peppers, dried tomatoes. There's some tomato powder in here for tomato paste. So, Amazon. You can just look up dehydrated herbs and vegetables online, though, and it's going to come up for whatever you want. This one is Harmony House, is what it says. And it's got broccoli, cabbage, carrots, celery, sweet corn, green beans, jalapenos, leeks, onions, peas, bell peppers, potatoes, spinach, tomato dices, and tomato powder to make paste. This is not all that I have, but a long time. Because if they hit your refrigerator and your freezer and you don't have a generator, don't all your food go bad? I already pretty much only eat one time a day anyway, and it's a bowl of whatever I'm going to eat. I don't eat a whole bunch, so it's going to last me a long time because I don't need all of that. I've already been training myself for years to eat basically one. Either I'm going to eat late, and then, y'all know I normally eat after 12, and then I'll eat again between 7 and 10. So, and whatever I make, I don't waste food. So I'm only going to make enough for what I need now and later. I'm not going to, it took me a minute because I was cooking for my kids, but I mean, and plus, like, God can make stuff stretch, but you got to have something for him to stretch. The 3 fish and the 3 loaves and 5 fish or 5, whatever that is, I can't never remember the numbers. But you know what I'm saying? That's a real thing. But if you ain't got nothing for him to stretch and you just buying refrigerator stuff, well, hey, he can't keep filling your cups up if you ain't got nothing. Just like he told that woman. He said, go get all the pots from your neighbors, and it don't matter if you got nothing to put in them. God is going to put something in them. But you ain't got no vasos, honey. You ain't got nothing to put nothing in. Nah, I'm filling my stuff up. 2 fish and 5 loaves, thank you. I always get confused. But y'all know what I'm saying. You can make polenta. Who know what polenta is? Polenta ain't nothing but grits. A fried grit cake with a little bit of vegetables in it. You can make polenta. I got 20 pounds of popcorn seeds. This ain't gonna make nothing but grits or some corn flour. How long have I been on this journey? For a very long time. I really started prepping in 99, but seriously, I always kept a lot of different stuff because I was raised that the rapture was going to come. Well, once I figured that out, I said, oh no, this rapture's not coming. So this time, it's definitely been since 17 for sure. As far as like stocking, not, you know, whatever. But I've always been this type of person because this is how my mom, this was our regular house. My mom she kept this kind of stuff for hard times, but you know, they came up in a different time. So I always had a lot of canned goods, a lot of dried foods, a lot of canned meat. But my mama told me you keep that stuff because you never know what's going to happen. So it really ain't no different. It's just I've been doing not so much stocking my freezer and all of that. I've been doing more non-refrigerated, non-perishable foods. Yes. So, and as y'all can see, the meat and stuff, we got red beans, black beans, we got pinto beans up here, we got some white beans in the back somewhere. And I don't even care for beans like that. But baby, you get hungry, you'll eat all kind of stuff. Yep, so I'm about to go and eat while we talking about food. And I'm going to chill a little bit so we can probably have class this evening. We'll probably do that job. But, so now what y'all see what I be saying about us having what we need. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can spend money. Oh, no, I got duct tape. And I got plenty of needles and thread. I got all that stuff. But yeah, I do. Yeah, that's why I say it's a lot of stuff that this is not everything that I have. This is just this area so I can stop grabbing it and bringing it into there. But I love y'all. Hopefully y'all go get some of this stuff. Do I change out my non-dehydrated food for expiration dates? Well, most of the stuff that I did, the way that I dehydrated is good forever. Like dried onions ain't going bad. That's how we get onion powder. It's the same thing. Now I just crunch it up and I got onion powder. Mm-hmm. You got some chickens. Good job. Good job. Yeah, garlic. I got garlic up here that I don't know which bin it's in. But I got garlic that I did, potatoes, sweet potatoes. I think my garlic is in my little ones. These are just ones that I don't have beans for, but like these are potatoes. This is celery up here. All kind of stuff. I didn't do a lot of meat and stuff like that. I did a lot of dried herbs, oranges. How you gonna cook with scrambled eggs? You can't make bread. You can't make pasta with scrambled eggs. You can scramble the eggs yourself. You need whole eggs for other stuff. You need whole eggs for pasta. You need whole eggs for bread. So, I love y'all. I'm about to go. Because y'all keep on talking to me and I won't get to eat. I love y'all.